D. Wood, have you ever been screamed at by Tom Brady?
No, I've never been screamed at.
How would you take that?
I mean, that does nothing for me personally. I mean, I have enough pride in my own self and in me going out and doing my job. I don't need anyone to scream at me to try to, quote unquote, get me going. You know, we see this type of stuff happen all the time on the sideline. You see coaches and stuff yelling or whatever, because that's the way the sideline is. But for me personally, that does absolutely nothing for me.
Nico, you play with him. Has he ever screamed at you?
He didn't walk over to the defense, but there was, I can remember one moment where I think we were playing the Buffalo Bills, and it was a big-time kickoff. We had to have some great coverage, and he was behind us, and we were all huddled up, and he started screaming, like, let's go, get down there, run. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, man, you want to hit the wedge? You want to go try and hit this dude? You want to go R3? Just, hedge yourself down there as fast as you can and just hit somebody? But at the end of the day, the way that he was directing that towards the group, I don't have an issue with that. Now, sometimes in football, it can get heated. We all know that. But if it's direct towards an individual, that's when you see maybe a little confrontation when two people because one guy feels insulted. But in this instance, I see him looking at the offensive line, yelling at the offensive line. We need to be better. We can be better than this. We should play better than this. So I don't have an issue with any of that. But, when he walks up to yell at the group to run down on kickoff, you're like,
rather see you shaking your head.
Chill. I got to think of all the guys on that bench that were getting berated on television, by the way. Don't wait till
you don't know when you're on TV, though.
Someone had to be thinking, dude, where were you yesterday?
right.
We had a meeting.
We went over this in walkthrough, right?
Right, exactly.
What are we doing here, man? Like, I understand you're Tom Brady and all that. But like,
By the way, the wedding, what he's referring to, Robert Kraft.
Look at that.
Look at the Patriots had his wedding.
Retired.
Oh, David Andrews' slate was there. It's okay. They were there.
Brady did retire.
Yeah.
I mean, he was. All right.
That's a very big. Nico, were you there?
You didn't get the invite?
Well, I was at Purdue University. I had to be like the honorary captain, so I was at Purdue watching them beat up Nebraska. So I felt like I should have been there. Okay?
Oh, there he is.
And maybe I placed myself.
So he superimposed himself.
I felt like I should have been there supporting and really encouraging Mr. Kraft and being there in the moment, having fun with my ex-teammates. So I superimposed myself. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Showing support.
Who did that used to be? Like, who did you?
No, I actually, I got a guy. I got a guy, a graphic guy that can really manipulate things. That's my ESPN photo. Look how nice that is.
Right, that is beautiful.
That's my headshot.
By the way, Grodd makes up a good point because you see Tom Brady going off on his offensive lineman, but yet he wasn't at the walkthrough on set because he flew in basically the morning of the game for that Pittsburgh thing. You got an issue with that?
No, I mean, in all honesty, he's Tom Brady, right? He gets a little bit more leeway than a lot of people. We understand that Saturday is a glorified walkthrough. We got flip-flops on. We got visors on. Our family is there visiting. So I don't have a big problem. If anybody's earned the right to be able to do that, it's Tom Brady. I just don't like the optics of him getting in people's face, that whole cycle time stuff. We'd have had some issues as a teammate. But, you talk about, this is a one-off. Like, this is a guy that's like a father figure to him, a guy who lost his wife a couple of years ago, and he's getting remarried, finding love. So I understand he wanted to be there to support him. It's like a father. But, when you do that, you can't say nothing to me all week.
But you got to win the game, don't you?
Yeah, you got to win the game.
Gotta win.
But see, can't be skipping the ball, son. It's talking about that pass skipping the end zone.
That's why we're talking about it now, right? We're talking about it now because you go out there against a Pittsburgh Steelers, especially on defense.
That's barbecue chicken.
With no T.J. Watt, no Minka Fitzpatrick.
Good point.
And you still can't win, you can't win that game. So, hey,
and they look horrible. They have been looking horrible.
I'm just saying, if he's yelling at me, at somewhere in the corner of my mind is a voice going, dude, you weren't here.
And he wasn't playing well. He's skipping balls.
Yes.
I mean, just saying.
Yeah, Tom, we went over that blitz on the walkthrough, man. You missed it. That's the hot over there.
Yesterday, maybe you weren't here. It's got to be nagging at you. That's all.
I forgot about that. I wasn't there.
How could you forget? You were there.
I was there. What are you talking about? Yeah, I was there.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.